They were the child of a managing general agency called Distinguished Programs Group. And at the time, well, it was founded because Distinguished Programs had a market with Kemper, and Kemper, got into trouble, went bankrupt, went out of business, and they realized they needed to move that market to a new carrier within about 3 months. And when they looked at their team and they said, well, if we put other things to the side and we work nights and weekends, how long will it take us to do that? They realized it would take them about a year. And so they were in crisis and panic mode, and they had a former employee who had moved to China to teach English. And he happened to be visiting, and they said, and his name's Matt Bruno. And they said, Matt, could you come in and help us cancel and rewrite these 13,000 accounts? And he did that for several weeks, and then said, guys, I'm sorry, I'm going back to China. And they said, look, here's a laptop. Can you help us from there? He said, well, why don't I hire some smart English-speaking college graduates, teach them the work, and see what we can do? And they were desperate enough to try anything. So they said, go for it. So he figured out how to connect remotely into their system. And within 3 months, the whole thing was done. And at that point, they said, here we are in New York. Office space is expensive. It's hard to find people. The people we have hate doing processing work. Why don't we tell each of our team members that you have an assistant who can take off your desk what you don't want to do? And we'll send that work to Matt and his team. And they started off with policy typing, and they took something that had a several-month backlog and got 90% of policies issued within 48 hours. So that's the point. They said, we have a business. And I came in about a year later. I saw an ad on the Columbia Business School careers website. I said, that's got my name on it.